Hello and welcome back. This is the third and final session of the introduction section. What we're going to do is just get started. So, one thing that is common to all children is that they know how to draw. They really like to draw. And drawing, when they learn how to talk about their pictures, it gives them an opportunity to begin to increase vocabulary. And also to feel comfortable talking to other people. So when I give workshops where there are multiple people in the workshop with their children, we always pass out paper and crayons. So whether it doesn't make any difference if there's just 8 crayons in a box or this one happens to have 24. But the point is that the children have the opportunity with blank pieces of paper, just as easy as this, to pass them out and let the children begin to draw. We're not going to tell them what to draw. We're going to let them draw whatever they want. So for example, here's a picture. This was actually painted, but it gives you the idea of it. That was done by my granddaughter when she was about 2. And she had in her mind something that she was doing, and she was able to describe it, even if she only talked about it in one sentence. She was able to say what this picture was. Of course, as she got older, she was able to draw more and give details. So, for example, in this picture, when I asked her what this was, this is a picture of her down here and her brother, and there's her mother and her father and her grandmother and her grandfather. And so, as you can see, they all have hair, they all have eyes, they have hands, they have long legs, and but the point is, if I would ask her to talk about it, she could talk about it. And I could say, what color did you use? And every answer that they give gives them an opportunity to express themselves, as well as to talk about this picture and to use vocabulary words. Now, and the more vocabulary words that they use, the better it is for preparation for kindergarten, because that means they have a whole lot of concepts in their head that they don't have to learn because they already know them. So if you give your child crayons and paper and they begin to color, I'd like to give you an idea of a couple questions that you can ask. So the first thing that you can say is, just tell me about your picture. And then once they have given you probably 1 or 2 word answers, you can say it again. What else can you tell me about your picture? What else can you tell me about your picture? Then you can ask something like, what is your favorite part of the picture? And why did you decide to use that color? And make sure that you are asking just clarifying questions, not questions that are judging or criticizing what they've done. You can even ask, how did you feel when you were coloring this picture, making this picture? And later on, you can ask if they wanted to give it a title, what would the title of this picture be? Every time that you are using different words, it's creating a bigger space for them to understand. It's giving them language to be able to use. And the more they talk about it, the better it is. And it's amazing, actually, when you give children, even if you ask them the same question over and over again, they're almost always have something else to say about the picture. And when you get to the point where they don't have answers, we don't have to force it. They've talked, and that's the most important thing. I will caution you to make sure that you don't use words that inspire competition. Like, we're not going to say, oh, that's good, or that's better, or that's bad. No, we just want them to talk about what's in the picture. And we're not going to compare them with another child's picture. No. We want to applaud what they are doing and encourage them to keep on doing it. And we're also going to avoid words that cause failure, like this was right, that was wrong, this was a mistake. No. That's, again, we want to just encourage them to like drawing, to use drawing to tell a story, to convey to us what's going on inside of them, what they're thinking, and how to build language. Okay, now go and have some fun with your children. Give them time to draw and then to talk to you about it. And I am pretty sure that within a day or two, you will have children's pictures all over the house. And I absolutely love and treasure the pictures that my children have done. I have them framed in my office. As you can tell, I have artwork behind me because I really like artwork. But even if someone comes into my house and doesn't recognize the picture that a child has drawn, it means something to me because it was my children, my grandchildren who drew that. And it is special. Okay, now we're going to move to the next section, which is called How Children Learn. Thanks.